What's up, everybody? We're back. Today we're going over West Virginia's top 10 urban legends. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Number 10. Graceland House, Elkins, West Virginia. Also known as Graceland's Halberst Mansion, local legend says that the main haunt was a slave who was beaten to death and buried in the basement, which was and probably still is a dirt floor. Noises, feelings of being watched and followed. This house is so haunted that a local prom was shut down. Number 9. The gravesite of Zone Hester Shue, Greenbrier County, West Virginia. The ghost of Zona Hester Shue appeared to her mother about 2 weeks after her death, to show her the truth of her untimely death. Zona's husband was abusive and had pushed her down the stairs in a fit of rage. He told authorities that she had just fallen. However, Zona's mother never trusted her son-in-law and didn't believe his story, so she prayed that Zona would return to her and enlighten her with the truth. Zona heeded her mother's request and showed her mother what had really happened, and this manifestation brought about the arrest and conviction of her husband. Number 8. Spry Cemetery at Dry Branch Hollow, Lambert, Harts, West Virginia. A woman by the name of Dixie V. Counts is buried in this cemetery, beside her stillborn infant. The baby's name is Charlie, and he died along with his mother during labor. On a full moon, the dates of their death can be clearly seen, and Dixie can be seen rocking her baby. The both of them appear in white gowns and seem to be crying. There is also a legend about the devil appearing to a man on the footbridge of this cemetery during the 1950s. The devil challenged the man to a fight because he was mean to his family and neighbors. The man had even claimed just the day before that he was mean enough to whip the devil himself. When he said to the devil, "Come over here to the road and I will fight you," the devil replied, "You know who I am, and I cannot cross running water." With wicked laughter, he disappeared. The next day, a boy was walking with a man who had been challenged by the devil. He went to the bridge and found cloven goat hoof prints branded into the wood of the bridge. Number 7. Hackers Creek Hill, Hodgeville, West Virginia. At the top of the hill, you can see the old road to the Mount Lebanon Church. On late nights, if you sit near the top of the hill, you can see the ghost of a boy who was killed in the 1920s. His spirit seems to be pedaling his bicycle uphill, trying to get home. You can see him in his dark blue coat, and you can hear the clank and the rattle of his bicycle chain. Near the bottom of the hill on stormy nights, you can see the ghost of a man and his wife on an old horse cart. They were believed to be bringing supplies home during a thunderstorm. The cart, however, rolled, killing them both. Number 6. State Penitentiary, Marshall County. This facility was once one of the most violent jails that had ever existed. It was condemned and shut down in 1995, and now claims to be the most paranormal site on the East Coast. This place is haunted by former inmates, and in this place you can see lights going off, and sometimes you can hear laughing, and as well as iron doors shutting by themselves. Witnesses have reported hearing footsteps walking upstairs in areas without stairs, the appearance of mysterious formations, and many other horrifying experiences. The spirits are believed to be those of the past prisoners. Number 5. Cheat Lake, West Virginia. In the early 1970s, 2 college students were hitchhiking for a ride back to their dorms on Evansdale campus. Apparently, they were picked up in downtown area and not found again for months. Their decapitated bodies were later discovered near the lake. but the heads were nowhere to be found. The murderer in the case still remains a mystery till this day. It is believed, however, that the two girls roamed the woods near the lake, searching for their heads. Many car accidents have been reported on Route 857 north because of blurry apparitions of two girls running back and forth through the woods, distracting late-night traffic. Number 4. The Mothman, former Mutician's Dump, Point Pleasant. A monster or demon known as the Birdman or the Mothman has been spotted at various times by numerous people in this small town, usually in the vicinity of a former TNT dump along the Ohio River. Once maintained by the federal government, it has also been seen along roads around Point Pleasant. It is described as a man with large wings. Some witnesses have also said that it had horns and a tail and big vicious teeth. Strangely, it is usually sighted several times in rapid succession, then followed by some sort of catastrophe. For example, it was sighted before devastating floods and before the collapse of a traffic-laden bridge crossing the Ohio River. Some say the creature is a manifestation of a curse placed on the town by a Native American chief who was tortured to death in Point Pleasant by British troops during the French and Indian War. Number 3. Old Stokoe Junior High, Raleigh County, West Virginia. Voices, footsteps, echoes, and people moving can be heard when walking through this school. Strange writings have appeared on the walls of witchcraft and unexplainable things. Unerring sense of eyes upon you wherever you go. Something paranormal is definitely happening here. Rumor has it, one night during a game, someone pushed a boy who played basketball into the bleachers and he cracked his head open, and he died on the way to the hospital. You can still hear sounds of screeching tennis shoes on the gym floor, and you could hear him dribbling his ball down the court. Number 2. Gravity Hall, Romney, West Virginia. Back in the early 70s, a black preacher died of a heart attack in his room while getting up to use the bathroom. His wife didn't discover this until the morning. Ever since then, the piano upstairs plays music as soon as you open the door to walk up the stairway. You can hear the stairs creaking as he comes down to greet you. When you walk up the stairs, you can hear him following you. You can hear talking behind several of the closed doors. Cold spots can be felt, doors sometimes open and shut, and you can feel his presence behind you as he watches you go about your business. Guests have reported odd happenings, but they do not fear him. If you ask him nicely to leave you alone, he will go about his business. Number 1. The mountains near Spencer, Rowan County, West Virginia. Two experienced hunters have claimed to have encountered a strange beast in the mountains around Spencer, West Virginia. On a winter hunting camping excursion, they were awakened one night when the beast wandered down the hillside and into their camp, making a blood-curdling, demonic growl. While debating as to who would go out to get a gun out of their truck, the beast moved on into the night unseen. Tracking at daybreak, they followed the beast's path through the brush, but soon lost the trail. They estimated by its tracks and the trail it left that it was very large and probably walked on 2 feet. Many who heard the tale believed it to be untrue, until another person encountered the beast nearly 20 years later in the mountains just south of the hunter's camp. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've ever been to any of these, make sure to say something in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. See you next time.